Hi, Eric Gibaud, and for my monthly Luminar Neo and Luminar Mobile video, great news! Well, updates, new version of mobile and also on Neo, but many features that we had on Luminar Neo on computer we didn't have in the mobile version, whether tablet or smartphone, and now it's available. And also the connectivity is better, so I'm going to demo it so you have an idea of why it is important to update your software. So let's start. Before I go any further, if you're interested in Luminar Neo or Luminar Mobile, don't forget I've got a discount code, ERIC10. Gets a 10% discount on top of any offer they have, so use the code. I've got download links in description anyway. So what's new? Well, they've improved several things. First, the Bokeh AI. Now it's a lot better. You can decide on the amount, you can decide on the focusing distance. Where does it start to be out of focus, or until where do you want it to be in focus? Also, the bokeh shape. The point of light can be circular, elliptical, hexagon, heart, star, ring. You have all this, so you have to pick and decide. Then the face AI, now you can face light, you can face slim, you can get well, a bit larger, a bit slimmer, you decide. Then the skin AI has been a lot improved with skin smoothing, skin shine removal, blemish removal, a lot better. And now the cross-platform connectivity is a lot better using the Luminar space. And it is really great. So I'm going to demo what I'm speaking about on the tablet. I use my tablet because my iPad, because then in horizontal for publishing purpose, I think it's nicer than vertical. Okay, you can do it on any smartphone or tablet, and then we'll cross over to the Luminar Neo on my computer, screen capture, so you see the results. So let's go for it. So I'm going to show you a screen capture on my iPad and on my computer so we can see things. So I'm going to start with, as you can see, I've got 5 pictures in each. Okay, I'm going to start to show you the skin and face AI improvements on the tablet, which is an iPad, this one. All my pictures are in RAW format, made with the camera. Obviously, you can do with JPEG. You could also do with pictures made with your smartphone or your tablet. But for me, that was more logical this way. Obviously, you can still use enhance AI and things like this, but we're going to go straight to things like the one I want to show you are face AI with the Noah. So first, I can slim or not the face, as you can see. It doesn't really need to, but just to show you. Also, I can relight the face if I want, or a bit too much, okay? I try to exaggerate so you do see a big difference, okay? As a sample, it's more logical. At any time, you can keep your finger on the picture and you will see the old version and the new version, okay? The face, I leave it like this, the width, okay? Then the skin AI, several things. First, you can remove blemish removal, a small imperfection in the skin, spots or things like this. Then you can also, it's still working on it. My iPad is not a new iPad, okay, it takes a bit of time. Then you can smooth the skin, you can decide on the amount. Right now I put maximum, so you do see a big difference. And then you can remove shine, so I also put maximum, so you see the difference. Once I'm happy with the result, I think this is well over the top, okay, but just to show you, you go back to your main place, the Luminar space, and you will see how it updates in your Luminar mobile space here, okay? So I'm going to import the picture to the space and we're going to work on it. It's importing right now. As you can see, it edits here. It takes a bit of time. To update, it takes a couple of minutes maximum. They said, well, most of the time, a lot less. They say about a couple of minutes, but for me, it's about 30 seconds or less, 20 seconds. So I load the picture here. It's not sharp yet because it's still loading, and it's not. It's updating the picture, but I've got a preview here. Here it is. At any time, even if it's been imported, now I can still see the before and the after and compare. It's not as if I was exporting a JPEG that is finished. I cannot do anything. I still have the original picture and whatever I've done here. And if I go to the edits, I've got the list of things I've done here. I can see a face light, slim face. Maybe I didn't want to slim that much. I put as it was original. I can still work on it. What I've done on my tablet, I can modify on my computer. And that's great. It's not like adding something else. I can modify the skin, what I've done, all this, it's all here. So as you can see, the before right now, what have I done? Okay, okay, let's go back to the tools. Okay, this is what I've done. As you can see, it works perfectly, moving from one to the other. Easily, you can start editing on your tablet and finish on your computer. Sometimes we do a series of pictures, we just want to edit just one of them, and then we will finish later, we want to do a few things. Obviously, you can still do all the rest on the body, and this, we can see the body right now, the face, the eyes, all this, you can do it on your computer. Once you've started on your tablet, you can finish here. This is fantastic, no doubt. So now we're going to check body. We're going to take a picture of Karen to see what they've improved on the body. That's great, you can do it on the tablet directly. So obviously you can do what I did before, enhancing. Okay, so we're going to go to the body enhancement. Well, the face, you can still work on the face if I want, or lighting the face here, or like that. Okay, work on that face light. Okay, I think that's great to do that. Maybe it's well over the top, doesn't really matter. The idea is just to show you a bit, okay? And what I want to show you is the body AI. Now you can get people slimmer or a bit more large, fatter, I would say. So obviously she doesn't need any of them, but just to show you the difference, or you can do it easily on the app. It takes a bit of time because it's a raw file. Okay, she's now it's well over the top, too skinny, obviously, but just to show you the difference. If I'm happy with that, same thing as before, I go back to my space, and it will update on my computer. So as you can see, it's going to update straight away on the computer here. Yeah, right now. So I'm going to import it. Import. And you will see that I've got, it's loading right now. I'm going to edit it. And as you can see before, if I check the edits, I did work on the face, I did work on the skin, it's written here. The body also, I worked, as you can see, the shape, I change it. I can still readjust if I wasn't happy with what I've done. It was too much, okay? As you can see, it keeps everything. I've got the before and after, okay? But then you adjust as you want. But you see how easy it is to start on the tablet and have it on your computer. Fantastic, no doubt. And now we're going to do another feature with another picture. And by the way, if you wanted to help me, don't forget I've got affiliated links in the description. Please use them, that really help me. And if you wanted to buy Luminar Neo, well, use my code ERIC10. You get a 10% discount on top of any offer they have, so you still save some money. And by the way, use my links for this new version. They are in the description. And with the code ERIC20, you get 20% discount on K&F, where you will find all the accessories by K&F Concept and more brands. So use it. That helps you. That helps me. Everyone happy. Thank you so much. Let's carry on. And now we're going to check another feature, which is the Bokeh AI. We need to start on the tablet, then carry on the computer because it's slightly different and it's really beautiful on the way they do it on the computer. So it's loading a picture from Tokyo. Okay, so obviously this picture I could do enhance AI, and let's go down, but I want to show you the bokeh feature. This is just fantastic. Okay, I'm going to do more or less. I can decide on the amount. Okay, I can decide where it starts. Like right now, as you can see, it's at the bottom right. Really, the really close over there is really until the end. So I can decide on the amount, but not just that. Let's zoom here. Okay, see this amount of light here. I can decide on the shape of the point of lights, like stars, hearts, octagonal, ellipse, circle, the typical classic. but I'm going to be able to play with that the way I like and give a special look to my picture. I think this is simply fantastic. So I'm going to export it. Well, go back to the space, so you're going to see it on the computer because it's slightly different. But as you can see, you can really tailor-made the bokeh to what you like. That was before. I keep my finger here. Before and now, it's got nothing to do. It's really different, really, really nice. Okay, so now let's jump to the computer. So see if it updates right now. Okay, it's updating. Let's import it to space. Okay, it's importing. And now let's go to edit. As you can see, before, after, I've got all this. But what's really, is still loading, okay. So what's really incredible is if I go to the edit, and if I start it on my computer directly, okay. But let's check the bokeh feature. Look at the way it looks. It's incredible. You actually decide this way. It's like the light depth. It looks exactly the same way, the way it's made. And I can decide on the amount precisely and where it starts. Really, I really love this feature. As I had before here, I can see I can change the shape. Let's get it here. Maybe here we'll see better. Look at this point of light. It's a small star. Here it's a small star, all this. If I put more bokeh, it will be even more obvious. As you can see, yeah, okay, you see it. So this is really, really a great feature. I really love it. And on the computer, this is beautiful. Here I am on the edit because I started editing on my tablet. If I was not with this, I'm going to reset the picture so you can see how it was before. Adjustment, we're going to revert to original, okay. And if I was doing straight from here, it would look here this way, okay. I would have it straight from the start here and decide where it starts. The amount's going to put a lot of bokeh here. We're going to put here the stars, so we're going to see how it looks. Okay, that's fantastic. I think this is really fun, really fun. Some people will say, why do you need some stars and hearts and things like this? Well, for many years, there was some kind of shape you could place between the lens and the body of your camera and get that kind of result. Here you can do it straight away with this. Really easy, really nice. I think this is a fantastic feature. And now I'm going to show you a feature about masking. By the way, I show you the bokeh. People think bokeh is just when there are some people. I'm going to import this picture, okay? That is on the mobile, but let's import it so you have a look at it. Let's open it, edit. Obviously, the bokeh effect could be made on object. No problem with that, okay? You can say places where I want, I can do it. Same thing, okay? And also the same thing if I want to put stars and things, you can see it change here in this area here. If I place the heart here, it's a small heart shape, okay? No problem. Let's go back to the catalog. I wanted to show you, well, let's keep doing a mask. Now you can actually refine the mask. I'm going to show you on this one of now. Again, I think it will be better to show you. You see this flame here, I would like to have it a bit more vivid. What I'm going to show you can be done on any of the features, okay? Let's develop here, and I want to give more brightness to this. Let's zoom a bit on it, okay? Let's say I want to mask it with the brush. Put to the size, okay, more or less this way, okay? I did this way. Whoa, okay, let's see. I'm going to say woof because I was not too precise. I'm going to do the adjustment, exporter, but as you can see, it glows on the hair. It's not exactly what I wanted. Okay, no problem. Now you can refine. Get here, go out of brush, get to mask action. Let's show it. So you see what it is. You see it's too wide. So I can actually feather, okay? But I can also change the edge to make it smaller or larger, okay? It takes a bit of time to upgrade, sorry, let's upgrade, update, sorry. As you can see now, it's really a lot larger, so I can make it smaller, and I can feather to make sure it's softer or not, okay, and then I can adjust precisely. Let's move on. Okay, as you can see, this is a new feature that is fantastic because you can precisely work on mask, and this is what many people were claiming. Before, you would have to do that, then if you make a mistake, then a copy from the original, then erase all this. That was a bit of a nightmare. It was possible, but this is a lot easier and a lot more precise, and many people have been asking for this feather feature, and I think this is great. As you can see, I show here, I can see I can feather and also adjust the width. Okay, I can see here it's a bit more, it's a bit too much. I can adjust. Okay, let's take out the show so you see it. And now if I compare before and now, well, this is, let's check the development, just the flame here. As you can see, it's fantastic, no doubt. So I think these new features or improved features are fantastic. Many people were asking for this bokeh feature on the tablet and or smartphone. By the way, it's also Android and Apple, no problem. Improve skin fine-tuning, if I can say that this way, and the masking with the feather feature. I think this is fantastic, and the way the bokeh feature works on the computer is beautiful. When you see this depth, really similar to the light depth, I really love it. So I see that Luminar, they're always bringing new things, and this is fantastic. And the communication between the app on your smartphone or your tablet really communicates a lot better with the computer. It's a lot faster. Let's say 1 to 2 minutes. It was a lot shorter. So really happy with that. But one thing that is important, don't forget that tablets and smartphone are usually less powerful than computers, and also the OS is a bit different. So what you can do from the tablet, you can finish it on the computer, but not the other way around. If you were thinking of using your Luminar Neo on your computer and then finish on the train or the subway or whatever, forget it. That's not possible, okay? So I have to tell it because some people could be misled. It's a one-way collaboration, not a two-way collaboration, okay? Well, I still think it's a fantastic improvement, and it works really, really nice when you want to start on the tablet and finish later, or do everything on the tablet or everything on the computer, obviously. So if you're interested in this new version, I'll give you links in the description where you can get them. And don't forget my code, Eric10, you get 10% discount on top of any offer they have. So still place your code, that saves you some money. And well, thank you so much for watching the video. If you feel it may interest other people, please share it on social networks. If you have not done it yet, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you have any question, can leave a comment below. Don't forget, I've got affiliated links in the description. Please use them. Already said, for Luminar Neo, Eric10, you save some money on top of any offer they have. And with Eric20, you get 20% discount on K&F, where you will find all the accessories by K&F Concept and more brands. So use it. That helps you. That helps me. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Also, leave you my PayPal account in case you wanted to make a donation. Thank you very much. Please take care of yourself and see you soon. Bye.